Hey, good morning, guys. So it is Saturday, the 7th of December at 8:32. So 8:32 Central European time, so 7:32 the other time, UK time. We have crypto total market cap on the screen right now. So we're bullish on the monthly, but we look like we could be finding divergence. If we roll over from here, it could be aggressive. That's the thing. But then we're making a higher high maybe on the 3 monthly. Let's actually just see if I can pull that up. 3 months. Is it making a higher high? Yes, it is. Yeah, if we can close somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 3 monthly looks good there. Um, okay, interesting because it was rolling into a sell on those two candles. It was rolling into a sell. It's done a flip. Now, if this continues, it could really be game time. Back to the monthly. Yep. So monthly, yeah, you can see the 3 month. The purple there is bullish. Looking good there. Looking good there. Monthly is still okay. We might have a quiet month, or we might really get going again. So let's have a look at the weekly. Weekly, we look like we're rolling into a sell. So we could have a couple of candles here that have a bit of a sell. But then, yeah, we're close to pushing those highs, aren't we, on everything? So, um, dun, dun, dun. Yep. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. So the daily, we've got divergence, divergence, divergence. We're making higher highs, but we've got divergence over here. But it seems to be being held up, doesn't it? So everyone's expecting the short. Everyone's getting ruined. Anyone who's shorting around this area is getting quite badly hurt. We've got this. We had this push. That was a nice push there, actually, going into Thursday. We had this sell hit the bottom of the bands. We've had this push. We've found support above here. Are we going to find this support? Daily looks like it's finding strength there. So what we might have here from there to there, from uh, to where we are right now. Yeah, we really need to see some moves. I think that's what it is. Like we're flicking into a sell maybe on the 4 hour there. Um, but I mean, if we start getting a bit of a push because it's weekend and everyone, the retail traders are maybe going for those shorts this weekend, you might see this push and the liquidity taken out. So, yeah, okay. Let me make some notes of this. Uh, da, da, da. Okay, so blue chip, guys. Blue chip. Morning videos. There we go. So total market cap blue chip. At 3 minutes. Yeah. Okay, where's the strength? So we need to be focusing where the money is going at the moment. So over here on the daily, the weekly is a buy here, isn't it? But it's looking toppy. The daily is really messy. But this is because, so many people think the shorts come in and then some of the higher time frames are leading the environment. Um, and what else? Yeah. Yeah, turning into a bit of a sell. Um, Yeah, difficult really one to really identify what's going to happen in the short term. But looking at the strength, we have Comp, Quant, VeChain, XRP, a few of these coins around this area. Um, what else is in there? Link. No. But they are into a bit of a decline at the moment. So let's watch what happens today. If anything, looking like it might outperform it. So yeah, XRP is underperforming everything because XRP just had this huge momentous move, didn't it? And now everyone's like putting the money into other things that are just starting to move. So XRP, XLM look like they could start rounding over the weekend, but still we're probably days away from that unless there's something really aggressive happens. Anything that looks really beautiful for a buy. We were looking at Solana the other day, and it's not really got going yet, but we need, yeah, and that's why because we're still over here below the zero line. So when that pops above, maybe on the daily, and we're looking good over here, it should be a really good trade. AVAX mixed bag, near mixed bag, um, comp looking toppy. But we are going into weekend, and that's where the energy is right now. So probably looking for buying opportunities that pop up in comp. Atom, no, no, no. Lend, yeah. Ave looks good. Where's the strength on that? It's in there, isn't it? Somewhere I can just about see it there. So the strength in Ave is coming back. Looking a bit toppy on the actual coin itself, but it looks like it might outperform many. Drop into the 4 hour. Um, Yeah, where's the strength on the 4 hour? So there, what we just identified on the daily is lend looks like it's pushing. Could end up with some divergence here, so we need to be careful there. Yeah, everything looks like it could be it looks, to be honest with you, it looks like it could be a difficult weekend. XRP is having a push. V chain is having a push. So there is strength on these on relative price on the daily. But one thing we need to be careful with is the daily whip trend is still a bit of a sell, and we need that to start rolling around and start turning bullish. And then we can really look at being aggressive. Litecoin looks like it could be pushing on the 4 hour, and against other things. Um, yeah, I mean XRP is having a bit of these last 4 hours, like these 4, 8, 12, kind of 12 hours. The last 12 hours look like it's been trying to push, which it kind of ties in with the daily looking like it's trying to curl around. VeChain, yeah, we're just not looking amazing for strength on the relative price. That's all. And this is because now the price has moved so much. We've got retail coming in a bit more. They've just been buying coins, and now the market needs to test those hands because when they start seeing, oh, okay, yeah, it's rolling over, they'll start searching on Google, is this the death of Bitcoin? And then they sell their coins, and then we'll go for another run. Um, So daily, yeah, we have comp on the other one. Have I taken it off here? It's still there, yeah. So comp, uh, who else? Over here with Doge and Pepe, like a few weeks ago. Then we had Dot making a push, and she's just been grinding higher, hasn't she? Since we pointed out Dot, what is that, 86? It's like 50%. And now we've got comp again, which has just gone crazy. How far can comp go? That's the question. So yeah, there's the strength in comp, fetch, render, a few of those. Inge or Sui, that's Sui. So looking over at the whip trend on everything, yep. So a bit of a mixed bag on fetch. Looks like it's tired. Looks like it's just mixed really against everything. Anything that stands out to me, comp could be, yeah. I mean, comp could keep going. So we'll look at the 4 hour in a minute, which might appear tired if it's going to have a bit of divergence. Um, oh, sorry, that's not comp. No, that's CAS. That is Tau is looking kind of okay. It's outperforming things. This one is Sui. Sui is still a buy for the guys who are still in that from the other day. Polyx, mix, and then over to the dogs, mess, mess, sell. Floki is a buy. Floki is a buy, but then she's only just turning into a buy down here, isn't she? So that's probably because she's had quite a decent sell-off, which this here would tell me she had quite a decent sell-off. Dropping down to the 4 hour, so let's focus on there's Cass, Tau, and Sui. And that's about it, really. So Cass, Tau, and Sui. Toppy looks like Cass is rolling over. There's no great strength going into weekend on the movers, to be honest with you, apart from maybe Doge there. So let's keep an eye on that in a second. So yeah, fetch, sell, render, sell, eng, sell. Cass turning into a sell. Tau looks like it could start turning into a buy. Sui looks like it could start turning into another buy. And yeah, Polyx, Mask, GRT underperform, starting to roll, trying to push. That's comp, yeah. Underperform. Doge underperform. Sorry, Pepe underperform. Doge is just turning into a buy against everything else. With the strength it's gaining there. It looks like it could be a good move for today, really. Shiba mixed. Floki is buy on the daily, isn't it? But on the 4 hour, it's a bit mixed. So this could start pushing and going for it. I mean, I can see Doge and Floki there are trying both of them. Dot, Polly we want to avoid, and then yeah, it's just those. So yeah, guys, difficult one to call today, but I'll just release this video now. Um, no point. I don't think there's any point doing a deep dive. Let's just have a look at the dailies again. So the dailies where we were looking at strength. So maybe Tau. That's the mover. Sorry, yeah. So Tau maybe, Floki, Tau, Floki, Ave, Tau, Floki, Ave. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's look at those. So this is Solana. And then to add this is a bias. I think it was 230. It dropped down to. It was down here, and I was like, "Oh, that's a good one to get back to the meat to the Grail." And it did. So I was like, yeah, that was a nice trade. So, Tau, USDT. Okay, so where are we at there? We've still got it's a bit of a mix around the weekly because we've had all this huge move here, and everyone gets excited about something. It takes me back to the Siam Kid days when everyone was jumping into Neo, and it was like, oh, really? So here we go. Bye. Turning into a buy on the 1 hour on Tau. She's coming back. She'll float around really for this medium before we get moving today. She'll float around here probably, and then we'll have to see if the 4 hour starts pulling around. I mean, she's a buy on the weekly as well. We need this to start extending. We need the 4 hour to turn, and we need this to keep going. Might have a bit of this, like I say, until we might have to push onto the 740. Um, Mixed bag on the daily, really, isn't it, about underperforming? So there's nothing really standing out there. So let's have a look at Floki, USDT. Yeah. Oh, I just saw that move. Um, so yeah, weekly, daily, coming to the 4 hour. 4 hours trying to do something, isn't it? So the 1 hour on crypto is plunging at the moment, but Floki is going for it, isn't it? Um, will she have to? Yeah, yeah. So I think Floki could go for it today. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at Doge, SDT, because that was another one on the movers, wasn't it? Yeah, Doge. 1 hour good, 4 hour good, daily good. Yeah, Doge looks good. She's probably going to go for another push. And then who else was it? Ave. Yep. Boom, boom. Really big push, push, push. Yeah, it's pulling back at the moment, isn't it? She keeps coming back and testing the grail. Um, yeah, okay. So turning into a sell there. Turning into a sell there. Yeah, okay. hmm Yeah, okay. So she's just trying to find some yeah, she's looking good here on the daily. She looks good. Weekly, she looks good for strength. Sorry, daily, 4 hour and 1 hour. Looks good for strength. Just pulling back at this moment in time with the crypto market. So we need to be careful. The 4 hour, this 1 hour is like pop, 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 quite big candles. Like we just saw that Floki looked good. That's maybe where some people are like putting some money. So we have to be careful with that. But yeah, okay, guys. Any questions, please drop them in the chat. Ask away on Discord. And yeah, any questions, ask. Trade safe, keep safe. Bye for now.